Question 1. Which of the following best explains why thymus-independent antigens typically generate a weaker immune response? A. They stimulate excessive T-cell proliferation. B. They cannot be recognized by B-cell receptors. C. They lack a peptide component and cannot be presented via MHC. D. They induce excessive cytokine production. E. They are rapidly destroyed by natural killer cells. Correct answer C. They lack a peptide component and cannot be presented via MHC. Explanation. Thymus-independent antigens, e.g. polysaccharides, lipopolysaccharides, lack peptides and therefore cannot be presented on MHC to T cells, resulting in no T cell help, limited class switching, and memory. Incorrect options explained. A. They stimulate B cells, not T cells. B. B cell receptors can recognize these antigens directly. D. These antigens are weakly immunogenic, not overstimulating. E. NK cells are not central to this mechanism. Question 2. A 67-year-old receives the PPSV23 pneumococcal vaccine, which contains polysaccharide subunits from the bacterial capsule. What type of antigen is this, and what is its major immunologic limitation? A. Thymus-dependent, no class switching. B. Thymus-dependent, overactivation of CD8 T cells. C. Thymus-independent, limited immunologic memory. D. Thymus-independent, requires CD40L expression on Th cells. E. Thymus-dependent, requires multiple adjuvants. Correct answer, C. Thymus-independent, limited immunologic memory. Explanation. The PPSV23 is composed of capsular polysaccharide, a thymus-independent antigen. These generate a weak response with minimal memory, hence booster doses and adjuvants are often required. Question 3. Which of the following features is unique to the response to thymus-dependent antigens? A. Production of only IgM antibodies. B. Inability to activate complement. C. Direct activation of macrophages. D. Induction of immunologic memory via B and T cell interaction. E. Activation of the classical complement pathway without antibodies. Correct answer D. Induction of immunologic memory via B and T cell interaction. Explanation. Thymus-dependent antigens contain protein components, which allows presentation on MHC2 to Th cells. This interaction leads to CD40-CD40L binding, resulting in class switching and memory B cell formation. Question 4. A vaccine for a toxin contains an inactivated protein subunit, toxoid. Which of the following best explains why this vaccine can produce a long-lasting immune response? A. The antigen cannot be presented on MHC2. B. It induces a thymus-independent B cell response. C. The antigen promotes eosinophil activation via IL-5. D. It triggers Th cell-dependent activation of B cells. E. It bypasses the need for antigen-presenting cells. Correct answer. D. It triggers Th cell-dependent activation of B cells. Explanation. Protein antigens, like diphtheria toxoid, are thymus-dependent, presented via MHC2 to Th cells, promoting class switching, high-affinity antibodies, and long-term immunologic memory.